Welcome to the Downtown Cultural Arts Center. My name is Robert Garcia, and I'm the playwright. Tonight, you'll be seeing a play that I wrote that is called Echoes in the Dark. It's about a soldier who is now in his late twilight years, and he's on the fairgrounds of the hospital. And it's a hot, humid day, and the patient is sitting overlooking the hospital grounds. The elderly man looks at his wristwatch. This is Joseph, a veteran, not just a military veteran, but a life veteran. There's a weirdness about him. He has the appearance of having to struggle most of his life. His gruff manner serves to hide how truly vulnerable he really is inside. He carries a loaded revolver, just in case. Rob is a stranger to Joseph, and he stands nearby with his back to the audience. He is a younger man with an engaging and outgoing manner. Joseph catches himself looking at his wristwatch and shoots his cuff to hide it from the sight along with a pistol that he carries. As if attempting to enjoy the day, he takes a deep breath. Oh, what a wonderful day.
You talking to me?
Well, I don't see anybody else around.
You know, you've always been on the uncultured side of life, rough around the edges. Although you can be charming when you want to be, I believe that was one of your father's best traits.
You know, I hated him. No, I loved him.
But which is it? You can't have it both ways.
What? I was him and he was me. And why not? It's kind of like politics. I'm liberal about some things and conservative on others.
Yes, but we're not talking about politics. We're talking about your feelings toward your father. The question being, did you love your dad or not?
Well, I lost all control when he died. And, you know, I'd be doing just fine. And suddenly, I would just break down.
Those are only emotions. Most people feel like that after losing a significant other. Nothing more. You said you hated him. Why?
He didn't like me. And he never told me he loved me. And I needed him.
Why did you need him? You made your own. You got your own way. You said strangers were your real friends. You said you didn't need real friends.
Well, that's my point. I ran away because my own friends became alien to me. Don't you see? He was the one who planted the seed that made me a human. And like it or not, I was part of him. I have the DNA to prove it.
There was never any question he was your father. It's the relationship that determined who you were to become.
I became a soldier. And you know, I was happy to become a number instead of a name. I think I was once called Joseph. Doesn't matter. I've been called worse. By the way, I missed your name.
You know who you're talking to. Yes, you were once a soldier.
That's right.
I'm here to be your sounding board.
Sounding board?
Oh, don't play dumb on me. I know you can do better.
Yes. Now I remember. I was a general. And you must remember that.
Oh, I do.
And I was magnificent. Always went forward. Never retreat.
Excellent.
I gave orders. I never had to take them. I never wrote books. I made them. I was bigger than life. I was a legend in my own time.
Bravo. Bravo. No, you were only a legend in your own mind. You were the best at nothing. You may as well have been a politician.
How can you say that? You're just jealous. My men loved me, and they followed my orders to the T, even if it meant going through the gates of hell.
Are you sure they did it out of love for you? Or could there be the possibility that they never knew you? They were great soldiers following orders. Why have you been hiding that gun in your waistband?
This gun, it represents my courage and my boldness toward the enemy. But what does it matter? The soldiers all knew the risk, and they were expendable. I never lost a battle.
What? You mean they never lost a battle? The truth is, you ruled from the rear. How many men did you send to their death? How many did you sacrifice?
It was not about the numbers. It was about the glory, the sounding of the horn as we raised our flag. And I was master of command. Yes, I was ruthless at times, but it was necessary. Things like that are done in war.
You are a liar. You passed out guns to children and stood back as the body bags returned. Then you went out to play golf. That really sucked.
No. I was smarter. I was groomed to be who I was. They were only soldiers, and we had plenty of them. Men like me, we kept the order. Otherwise, the soldiers would have been helpless.
A real leader leads. He sleeps on the ground with his men. He eats the same food. He can be humble. He can cry. Yet, he is their leader and they know it. The soldiers you commanded didn't even know you existed. So much for your glorified military history.
No, you're just like my father. Nothing is ever good enough. You know, after the military, he became indifferent to me. He neither gave me praise or disapproval. He showed no emotion toward me, and I felt like a no one. At least the military gave me a number.
You really are a piece of work. Boo-hoo! You played a huge part in giving your father lots of ammunition. You were a real embarrassment, not to mention a pain in the ass.
I wanted to be free, and I had plans. You know, I once tried to tell him how sorry I was for everything, but I only received a cold shoulder. I needed love, just like all the rest.
In that case, you should have shown love. You earned respect. It's not a given, no matter who you think you are.
Well, I tried.
You could have done better. Wasn't it your mother that really tried to help you? What about the way you treated her?
She loved me, and I have no doubt about that.
That is true. She was so good to you. But what did you do? You took that love and acted like it was her job. You broke her heart.
No, I loved her, and she was everything to me.
So why didn't you tell her? You had so many chances, but no. You waited until it was too late. Then you wanted her to come back. How pathetic. It was all about you. Don't even try to deny any of this.
I did the best I could.
You are a liar.
I was sick, and there was always a shadow that followed me. I admit I was different, and I kept pushing the envelope, and somehow I lost my way. Now, you expect me to feel guilty?
You really are a fuck up. You were sick. You lost your way. Oh, come on, that's bullshit and you know it.
Okay. I sometimes hated her, but not on the level of the old man. You know, I once tried to tell her what was going on with me. She looked up at me and she said, "If it's about Vietnam, I don't want to hear about it." I said I forgave her for that, but I guess I lied.
Those were only words. She loved you. You often said she was everything to me.
I guess I told myself another lie.
You really are worthless. Your mother loved you. When you were overseas, who prayed for your safety? Who contacted the Red Cross when you quit riding home just to make sure that you got home safely? So for some misplaced words, you condemn all that she's done for you? You are a fool.
Mother? Mother? Where are you? Don't be upset with me. You know I didn't mean it. Come on. We can start all over. Just you and me, huh? You remember when we lived in Spain after the war? Dad was working and Kenny was in school. We had so much fun. And you talked to me all of the time. I was the apple of your eye. And you were young and beautiful.
Since we're going down memory lane, how about this? Forget all that bullshit about you being a general. You were only a private, and a bad one at that. Nobody ever liked you. How the hell you made it back from Vietnam is a mystery.
It was too much for me to handle. It was a real nightmare.
Well, I'll give you that. But you took that nightmare to another level.
And so now you're going to tear me down again? You got a lot of nerve. According to you, everything I've ever done amounted to nothing.
You made all the calls. I was an innocent bystander. Kind of like your father. I mean, he was there, then again, he wasn't. Don't you get it? He was you, and you are him. Just like you and me. I'm you, and you are me. Got it?
You better get a grip. Nobody can be that messed up.
Huh? You want to bet on it? This is you we're talking about. Damn, you're dumb.
Screw you. If all that shit you just spouted off is true, then you're as wacky as I am. And where in the hell do you get off calling me dumb?
Okay. Let's not argue about who isn't sane or insane. The fact remains how you conducted your life. You are a phony and you know it.
I know no such thing. A phony? Never. I'm a stand-up guy. Even when the whole country was trying to ignore me, I remained loyal. And why are you judging me? We already know the truth.
You deny the truth. You wouldn't know the truth if it bit you in the ass. You're what they call a loser.
Who's they?
Everybody. When's the last time someone called you or came looking for you? You think you know your own name. You better get a grip, mister.
I'm on vacation. And nobody knows where I'm at. And that's because that's the way I want it. Besides, who needs them? I don't mind being alone. And like you said earlier, I got my own. Besides, I never liked them.
Always quick with an answer. That's one of your problems right there. You know everything. Don't you get it? Society has blown you off. You no longer count. You are a prisoner in your own mind.
I'm a very private person.
Are you listening to me? You're crazy. A loose screw, a nut job, not all there. What's it gonna take? Another shock treatment?
No. Please. Don't let him do that to me. I'll be good. I promise.
Let's cut the bullshit. Why are you here? What did you do? You sure as hell weren't born here.
I could have been. You don't know everything. You always think you're smarter than me. I'm on vacation, so I don't have to talk to you. And just for your information, I've never done anything to tarnish my reputation. I'm perfect.
So, you want to act stupid? Well, I'm about to blow your mind. Time for a reality check. Then, a little visit down the hall, I'll let them have me. See how many shock treatments it take this time. This can all be avoided.
How?
By taking responsibility for the first time in your worthless life. Now, you had better come clean. Why do you keep pretending you're someone else? We already know who you are. We need the truth.
The truth? The fucking truth?
Yes. That will be refreshing. I know the truth and you know it. Don't forget, I was there.
Yes. Yes, you were there, and you took control.
You gave me control. Now that I have you on the ropes, I want to talk about the kid.
You know, you are one mean son of a bitch. He was the enemy.
You labeled him the enemy. He was innocent.
I gave him a warning, and I asked him to come out.
You must be kidding me. You fired 3 shots. Then you pitched the grenade into the darkness and said, "Just for you, you little prick. Don't even try to deny any of this."
Don't you see? Don't you understand that I was in prayer when I fired those 3 shots? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And I don't remember any grenade. And you're killing me all over again. And I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
Screw you. It is too late for tears.
Please, please. I was a burnout. A total burnout. And I couldn't take it anymore. I only wanted to go home. And I didn't start that war. Although you act as if I did. I did what I had to do. And besides, I wasn't sure the kid was in there.
Oh, come on! You fired 3 shots and pitched the grenade into the darkness. Don't try to deny it. I was there!
I don't like what you're insinuating. And I'm not sure that I even like you anymore. Something happens, and it's always my fault. Talk about taking responsibility.
That's not for you to decide.
Why?
Because you have free will. The only reason I'm here is to be your sounding board. I told you that in the beginning. Your free will has a lot to do with me being here. You call, I come.
In that case, you're fired. Be gone, asshole.
You are a fool. What have you been doing with that gun in your waistband? You don't have the guts to use it. You really are spineless.
I can do it. I can. Just trust me. I can get rid of your ass anytime I like.
You're so foolish. It's not that easy to get rid of me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm like a tattoo on your sorry ass. It's gonna be real painful to remove me.
So, the only way that you're gonna leave me alone is if I kill you.
That's about it. You go nowhere without me. I'm you, and you are me.
In that case, to hell with both of us. Goodbye. I'll see you in hell.